Hey guys, it's John Wooten, and today I want to tell you why I don't sleep with pillows, okay? So, I'll tell you what, this is something I've been doing for, probably half a year now. And something really, really big with it is that second order uh, consequences. This is something that Mr. Ray Dalio talks a lot about in his book Principles. And if you guys have seen Principles, I've done my book review on it. I'll link that below. But the point is, you can have, your first order consequences, which is like, you eat something, you feel good, or you stub your toe and it hurts. Or second order consequences are you go to the gym every day and you look freaking awesome after 4 months. So it's like a delayed response, and that delayed response has a greater immediate sense of happiness once you get there. So it just takes longer to get your reward. So with sleeping without pillows, the point with it is to improve your posture and the strength of your back, so that I used to work hard at Subway, right? That really hurt my back, so I looked for ways to improve my posture and really strengthen my back. And I found that sleeping without pillows really did that for me, because I was, you lay really flat, right? And when you lay flat, your head, the back of your head, instead of being propped up, it stays against the bed. And when it stays against the bed, that means that you're just gonna have better experience, because when you're up and you're standing in a normal day, instead of having your whole body feel like it's being pushed away. And by pushed away, what I really mean is like, because if I go against the wall and I stand feet against the wall, back against the wall, my head is against the wall, my whole body is flat against the wall, and that's what your goal is. So see, maybe try this out and see how it feels, because for a lot of people, if they sleep with a pillow, like, you have to like kind of arch your bottom, the lower part of your back. Yeah, you don't want to arch the lower part of your back, right? You want it to be like flat. And the point with it being like that is so that you have the best possible posture. You can stand up the greatest and have the best confidence in yourself, because you have that new way of approaching yourself. And because you can do that, you can have more confidence, you can have better enthusiasm with what you do. It's like 4 in the morning, so I'm a little quiet because I don't want to wake people up. But like, I'm so excited about this stuff, guys, and I feel so strongly about it, because it's literally one of the best ways to almost instantly improve the quality of your body. And if you're try this out. I just read the one thing, which you guys have seen the book review video on that. In the one thing, they talk about establishing habits and how it takes 66 days to form a habit. So my challenge for you, if you want to do this, if you want to improve your posture, and it's not for everybody. I know a lot of people it doesn't really work for, but at the same time, those are the people that haven't really tried it for 66 days and tried to make it a habit. So my challenge for you, and it's tougher at the beginning, but once you get past the initial learning curve, it gets a lot easier, is sleep without a pillow. And if you sleep without a pillow, comment below, like, does it help? Because it really, really helped me. It was just an astounding difference, and I doubt I'll ever go back to it. It depends a little bit, too, I guess, on, like, how soft your bed is. If you have a super, super hard bed, it might be tougher, but I've done it on hard beds, and I've done it on soft beds, and it works on both. Specifically, it's easier on soft beds, but it definitely works. And, I'll tell you a story. I know my mom was having back problems, and she went and got like one of those Tempur-Pedics where, like, it's like one of those beds that sit up for you, and after they sit up for you, they they're like the machine beds, right? So it'll do a zero gravity position, and it's supposed to like help you sleep. But something I noticed with that, first of all, it was super cool, right? Definitely a cool little thing. But a problem that came out of it was, now instead of worrying about her posture, it just got worse and worse, because the bed was doing all the adjustments for her, instead of her deciding, okay, I'm going to figure out how to lay flat without a pillow and really fix my back, which sucks. And it's like, people look to the marketplace for machines that have solutions, and beds, like really expensive beds, and they try to spend money to fix their problems, when in reality, the best way to fix a problem like that is to just have the self-discipline to sleep without a pillow. and then commit to that and just stick with that one simple ideology for 66 days to make it into a habit. And once you do that, you're in a whole new realm in the marketplace, because you've created a self-fulfilling prophecy to the extent that what you're doing is beneficial. And though there might be little support, like everyone wants, right, there's like commercials everywhere to buy a new bed, and this applies across different spectrums of whatever you do, right? It's always, everyone wants you to do this or do that, but in reality, if you can find your own way to do it, and you can create your own path, or find a path that's surreally better, if you can do that, then you're going to be in a whole other game in the marketplace, right? And that level is something that is going to be exclusively yours. And to take advantage of that, what you have to do is understand that maybe not everyone will do it, and then commit to it, right? And if you can commit to it, what you're doing is, saying to yourself, hey, I, whatever your name is, right? I, John Wooten, telling myself and applauding myself for this new skill or habit or whatever I'm doing. And if you can make yourself realize that you deserve and that you're going to crush it because you have this new habit, you can find the social support in yourself. And then once you find the social support in yourself, which is the most important part in establishing a new habit, you're going to just keep doing it and doing it. And then support from others will come over time as they get behind what you're doing and they see how consistently you've been doing it. That's where you really start to see other people jump in and like this video, right? Sleep without a pillow. If I just started sleeping without a pillow like a week ago, you guys would probably be like, dude, who the heck cares? But I've been doing it like 6 months. Like, honestly, it's probably even more than that. I don't even remember. Years and years. And it's had surreally positive impacts on my life. So that's my question for you is, first of all, do you have the history and something to convince people that it's what they need in their lives? And if you do it, because it can have a profound impact and you're really going to help other people by doing it. And the real goal is to have your information and the products and the stuff and if you can teach that to people through courses, through short videos like this, through whatever it is you do, you're going to have a profound impact on the marketplace and bring so much value that, in the long term, it's all going to flow back in either karma, cash, whatever, because people care. And if you can get people to care, then you're going to be a whole new level, because all of a sudden, if you teach a course or something, you've got a whole background of individuals, right? Like your Dream 100, this is something Russell Brunson talks about, right? In his book.com Secrets, or Expert Secrets, I think it's one or the other one. I have to read both of those. I haven't gotten them in the mail yet, but I'll figure out which one it's in, and I'll link the book below, because I haven't even done a book review video of it yet. There's just a lot of books to do, but I'm excited about that one. So make sure you guys subscribe, watch out for that one. Those are really, really freaking good books. That's like ClickFunnels stuff, which is all this online marketing fun stuff we've been working through right now. So I'm excited to do that. Today we're actually building funnels, so we're doing an e-commerce funnel right now for like RGB gaming. I don't know if you guys know this, but like I used to be a huge gamer. Fortunately, just wasn't really a career opportunity, so I went and I found stocks, and I've loved stocks ever since. But before stocks, I love gaming. I just don't do it anymore because I don't have time for it with all the business stuff I do now. It just doesn't make sense. But I was like top 500 NA in Overwatch, and I played Comp TF2 for years and years, and I loved it. So that's kind of like where I got that RGB gaming plus e-commerce like idea from. Because I like RGB, and that's, my computer's based off of it, and my setup is based off of it. So I thought, hey, if I could open an e-commerce store to do it, then that'd be fun. So that's my thing for you, right, is like, figure out what you love to do, what you want to do, and then just make it happen. And if you can make it happen, then you're golden. All you have to do is act on the impulse and not run out of peanut butter. And if you can do that, and you can do it consistently, and you can do it to an extent that no one else in the marketplace does what you do as well as you, and you're the preeminent in whatever your space is, right? That's when you're gonna have just surreal compounding long-term impacts. So I hope you guys found this valuable. I've sent you off to a lot of resources today, a lot of resources indeed. But I mean, they're all very valuable, and I hope that they help you out. And just for fun, I'll give you guys a link to that RGB Gaming Plus store as long as it's like still a thing. There actually is some pretty limited time stuff in there because everything comes from these manufacturers, and a lot of them are running really, really, really special promotions right now. So if the store's still up, then it means the promotions are still up. But I know that a lot of because there's been some really big demand right now on the front end, and all I have to do right now is develop the back end. But at the same time, all the people have been coming in. Products have been moving really, really fast. So it's interesting because I wasn't so sure of how it would work, but I mean, these guys are essentially almost out of like a lot of the stuff we sell, and once it's done, like it's done, right? So we can't do anything about it. It's not my decision, right? So if you guys want to check that out, I'll link it below. There's actually really cool stuff. You can get like a free mouse, which is like the coolest, right? Who doesn't want a free RGB mouse? That's the point of it, is like, I just want to like enable people to absolutely crush it. And that's what that kind of stuff does, right? And that's the whole point with it. So, cool, right? All right, sweet. Well, hey, have fun, guys. Thanks.